Let's discuss about the 555 timer. What is 555 timer? The 555 timer IC is an integrated circuit used in a very variety of timer, delay, plus generation, and oscillator application. The 555 timer is a commonly used IC designed to produce a variety of output waveforms with the addition of an external RC network. A device that has been around since the early days of IC and has itself become something of an industry standard is the 555 timer oscillator, which is more commonly called the 555 timer. The basic 555 timer gets its name from the fact that there are three internally connected 5k ohm resistor which is used to generate the two comparators reference voltage. The 555 timer IC is a very cheap, popular, and useful precision timing device which can act as either a simple timer to generate single plus or long time delay or as a relaxation oscillator producing a string of stabilized waveform of varying duty cycle from 50 to 100%. The timer chip is extremely robust and stable 8-pin device that can be operated either as a very accurate monostable bistable or as a stable multi-vibrator to produce a variety of applications such as one-shot or delay timer plus generation lead or and lamp flashers, alarms and tone generation, logic clock, frequency division, power supply and converters, etc. In fact, any circuit that requires some form of time control as the list is a list. This is the 555 timer block diagram. Pin 1 ground. The ground pin connect the 555 timer to the negative supply tray. Pin 2 trigger the negative input to comparator number 1. A negative plus on this pin state the internal flip-flop when the voltage drops below 1/3 volt, causing the output to switch from a low to a high state. Pin 3 output. The output pin can drive any DTL circuit and is capable of sourcing or syncing up to 20 mA of current at an output voltage equal to approximately VCC to 1.5 volt. So small speakers, LEDs or motor can be connected directly to the output. Pin 4 reset. This pin is used to reset the internal flip-flop controlling the state of the output. Pin 3. This is an active low input and is generally connected to a logic 1 level when not used to prevent any unwanted resisting of the output. Pin 5 control voltage. This pin controls the timing of the 555 by overriding the 2/3 VCC level of the voltage divider network. By applying a voltage to this pin, the weight of the output signal can be varied independently of the RC timing network. When not used, it is connected to ground via a 10NF capacitor to eliminate any noise. Pin 6. threshold. The positive input to comparator number 2. This pin is used to reset the flip-flop when the voltage applied to it exceeds 2/3 VCC, causing the output to switch from high to low state. This pin connects directly to the RC timing circuit. Pin 7. Discharge. The discharge pin is connected directly to the collector of an internal NPN transistor, which is used to discharge the timing capacitor to ground when the output at pin 3 switches low. Pin 8. Supply plus VCC. This is the power supply pin, and for general purpose TTL 555 timer is between 4.5 volt and 15 volt. The 555 IC has the following operating modes. The first mode is the monostable 555 timer. The monostable mode, the output plus ends when the voltage on the capacitors equal 2/3 of the supply voltage. The output plus width can be lengthened or shortened to the need of the specific application by adjusting the value of R and C. This is the formula of the monostable 555 timer. The monostable 555 timer. This is the example of monostable 555 timer. Bistable 555 timer. In bistable mode, the 555 timer acts as a RSR flip-flop. The trigger and reset input are held high via pull-up resistors, while the threshold input is grounded. This configure pulling the trigger momentarily to ground acts as a set and transitions the output pin to VCC high state. Pulling the reset input to ground acts as a reset and transition the output pin to ground. No timing capacitor are required in a bistable configuration. The discard pin is left unconnected or may be used as an open collector output. This is an example of bistable 555 timer. A stable 555 timer. In this mode, a squared wave is produced at the output pin. This wave is usually used to turn on and off a load at a specific interval like blinking a length. This mode is used also to generate clock plus signal for digital IC. Stable mode output an oscillating plus signal or waveform. In this mode, the output of the 555 timer is switching between high and low state at a tunable frequency and plus width. This is an example of a stable 555 timer. That's all for the discussion of 555 timer. Thank you.